What's up? What's going on today? Today is the 4th. All right. One of these days. All right. So pretty much September just happened. As you can see, you probably can, hit on the title because we're talking about doubling trading profits. Now, when I talk about doubling trading profits, I am not talking about taking $50 to $10,000 in a month or all these other trading challenges that they have out there. What I'm just talking about is increasing and doubling your increasing and doubling your profits, small and inch by inch by inch, growing for the long term. All right. And of course, doubling trading profits, it sounds like the holy grail for many traders out there, and for a good reason. Who wouldn't want to increase their earnings and take their trading to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned trader or you're just starting out, doubling your profits can make a huge difference in overall success. And the best part is, it's not as difficult as you think. And as humans, sometimes we overthink a lot of things, and that's the problem what we have with trading. Why we're not successful? Because we constantly looking for the holy grail, holy grail. We looking for the next big, and then we always get trapped up by the good salesman, the good snake oil guy who says they got a 90% win rate, and we want that win rate. But if you look at it, if you simple a lot of things, you can have a good win rate, and you don't need a 90% win rate. All right, excuse me. Many traders struggle to maximize their profits, and is often due to common mistakes that are easily avoidable. Again, a lot of things are easily avoidable if you just take your time, slow down, and back up. One of the biggest mistakes is not having a solid trading plan in place. Of course, get you a Microsoft Word program or a simple pen and paper. Write down your trading strategy, what to look for, when to get it out, in and out, risk management. One of the biggest mistakes is not having a solid trading plan again in place. Without a clear strategy, you're leaving your trades to chance, and that is a recipe for disaster. Another mistake is not managing risk properly. Failing to set a stop loss and limit your exposure to the market can lead into huge losses. And then there's the issue of emotional trading. I promise you, if you've been in this game long enough, every single tidbit I hit, you've been through it. Uh, let me see, is limiting your exposure to the market, okay, can lead to huge losses. And then there's the issue of emotional trading. Let's face it, fear and greed are super powerful emotions that can cloud your judgment and lead to impulse decisions. Finally, many traders fail to adapt to the changing market conditions. They stick with a single strategy, and when it's no longer working, then it can be a costly mistake. And I promise you, a lot of us feel victim at one point in time in our trading journey to impulse decisions. Fear and greed. We see a possible trading setup, and we like, hey, I won 4 times out of 10. And we're gonna double our lot size, or double our position size, or double our contract size. But we don't go through all the steps of the trading of our trading plan. We just see, oh, it meets 3 out of 4. Let me take it. I need to double, make 500 today. Next thing you know, you didn't go through all 4 of your steps, all 5 of your steps. You missed one step. You double your lot size, double your contract size, and guess what? It goes against you, and you wipe out your account by simply being greedy and having emotional trading. Or you lose some money and then you want to get it back by the end of the day, instead of just taking a step back, like, you know what, I took a loss today. Let me lick my wounds. Let me see what I did wrong. Do an AAR, after action review, come back in, and let's get it back hard tomorrow. All right, when it comes to maximizing trading profits, traders can focus on finding the perfect indicator or strategy. But the truth is, it's not about the tools you use. It's about how you use them. A good trader can make money with a simple moving average strategy, while a bad trader can lose with a complex algorithmic system. So what sets the profitable trader apart from the rest? Is their ability to analyze the market, adapt to the changing conditions, and make smart, calculated decisions. We have this saying in the Army that says, adapt and overcome. Because you just want, if you might have been through if you've been through one thing that worked, especially when we went to combat, there were some things that worked for the first time I went to combat. It didn't work for the second time because, of course, the enemy changed their tactics. We had to change our TTPs, techniques, tactics, and procedures. So that's the same thing with the market. you have to, the market is ever changing. The market is not going to always be the same. So if you have a trading strategy that works, of course, but you have to optimize it and change. You can keep the basics of the strategy, but you have to change it, add something to it. Okay, and then a good thing about it, what I do is all my trades that I win and lose, I screenshot it, put it in the PowerPoint, and then I look at it like, oh, boom. Now I look at it every so often when I trade, when I'm studying. I'm like, okay, then it's muscle memory. I'm like, oh, I seen that. I lost on that trade. I'm gonna stay out the market on that one. Oh, bake, perfect setup. I won on this 80% of the time. All higher time frames are the same trend. Boom, I'm getting in. All right. Long story short. So in order to take your trading to the next level, you need to focus on developing good habits and a solid mindset. This includes being disciplined, patient, and persistent. It's about executing your trades with confidence and staying focused on your goals. It's about continually learning and improving your skills. I know a lot of you guys came on there and saw the title that said W Trading Strategy with Simple Techniques. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's probably some guys out there who can double and triple their account. Go from $50, $500 to $10,000 in 30 days. But me personally, that's not my trading strategy. I like, because at the end of the day, I can jump on these charts every single day of the week. And then just like I did a back test on NOS 100, my setup only happened 7 days out of 20 trading days on the 15-minute time frame. All right, with the same strategy I use for the daily time frame. But I didn't have a good setup in August every single day. I had it 7 out of 20 trading days, but still made some good profit for the month. And that comes with being disciplined, waiting for the A+ setup, being patient, and being persistent on trying to come to the market every day if that's what you trade. All right, everybody, if you know me, you know I like to trade daily time frames, but at the same time, I am retired military, so I have time to look and day trade. But my bulk of my strategy and the bulk of my income when it comes to trading comes from the daily time frame, because that is proven, because that's what I did when I had a 9 to 5. I couldn't trade at 10 o'clock a.m. the 9s or 9:30 or 8:30 because I was at work. And if you've been in the service before, it's just, I don't know. When I was in, I don't know what they're doing now. I've been retired a year now. I did 24 years. But the same time is, you cannot, I had so many soldiers, I cannot just constantly checking on my phone, jumping in trades when I'm supposed to be managing troops, managing equipment, having meetings at 10:30. I can't be at my meeting looking at what Nas is doing. So that's why I would check when I get off at 1700 or 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, or when I was in Hawaii, specific time, or Pacific, not specific time, Pacific time. You get what I'm saying? So find out what works for you. But we're going to get into this. I'm not going to talk too much longer. We're going to get into this trading strategy, and we're going to bring this to the stage. All right. So look, we're going to go off the NOS today, and we're going to go over a few things, and I'm going to do a video of you seen yesterday's video. We went over the setups, and then we went over the how I mark up the chart. All right. So if you go to a blank screen, this is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to go to indicators, right? We're going to just type in SMA. All right, we go to SMA. All right, and you can heart this or star this, simple moving average by stocks in the box. All right, as you can see, a lot of this stuff comes up. We don't need all these simple moving averages. All we need is the 20. So we're going to go to the style. And I like to do yellow, make it thicker. Then we're going to go from there. So as you can see, I have 20 up here, source 1 close. All right, I can uncheck all these boxes. Uncheck all these boxes. All right. And then what I do is I just go to the ATR, average true range under technicals. All right, if you go over here, down to the button, right now it starts at 14. I just go 5. And I just put estimate or whatever the case may be. And we'll go over that here in a second. All right. So let me move this now. So these are the only 2 indicators we're going to have, because I use the ATR sometimes to judge exactly where I want to do my take profit. I mean, not take profit, my stop loss. Most of the time I use my SMA on the smaller time frames on the daily, and then I use my ATR on the higher time frames, and I use my SMA on the lower time frames. All right, as you can see right now, we have nines on the daily time frame. So what I like to do, this is just me. As you can see today, they did have some news. Oh well, I'm sorry, I'm recording this but on the day of the 3rd, which was yesterday, all right, and what we did was we marked off the high and the low of the previous day. All right, then we go down to the 15-minute time. Now, this is something else I like to do. I like to mark up because I trade 8:30, right? 8:30, and then we'll mark this off as New York open. All right, New York open. All right, now if you want to go to the time that you need, just go down here, click time zones. I have Chicago time frame. If you got New York, you know, all that good stuff, but it's down here at the bottom. If you see right here at the bottom. All right. So what I like to do is, all right, here's another one. This is not really an indicator, but it's just more, it's an indicator, of course, but it just shows me what time frame I'm in. Click on Sessions by JRFX Addict and go down to, and I just unclick Asia, unclick London. I got New York click. I like to make it gray. All right, and this is just for me, so I can say, okay, I'm in the New York session. All right, as you can see right here, look, this is previous day low. All right, now I'm marking this off for you guys because for this training purposes, but you don't have to do all this. This is just me. All right, previous day. Oops, previous day high. Let's switch these around. Previous day low, previous day high. All right, as you can see right now, during London session, it kind of broke below there. All right, if you need more confluence of whatever you got going on, and then let me do the background extend right all the time. All right, and here we go. Just make a little colorful, what you call it. All right, so what my strategy is on the daily time frame, I use it on the lower time frame as well. All right, if you look, and we just taking a sale right now, all sales. And if you just tuning in, you might want to backtrack and go back to the other ones, because you might be a little confused. But I'm gonna try to break it down as possible. All right, break the 20 SMA. All right, let me break the 20 SMA. All right, number 2, 2 candle highs for sales. All right, and then the opposite for buys is 2 candle lows. Look, these are 2 candle highs. They're at the high of the SMA. The high of the SMA. They're at the high of the SMA. That's why I said 2 candle highs for sale. They need to be bearish. All right, need to be bearish. And as you can see, today we had ISM manufacturing. All right, a lot of people say, oh, I don't trade the news, blah, blah, blah. Just let the news happen. Just let the news happen, and then you go from there. But if you look, here goes my first candle below. Not, oh, let me do this. Candle and or wick cannot touch the SMA. I don't know why. It's just how I do it. Because I've seen where it still touches the wick, or something touches and it goes completely back that way. All right. Candle and or wick cannot touch the SMA. Here's my first one. Here's my second one. All right. I jump in this trade. And this is how I do it on a smaller time frame, especially when it comes to NAS or NQ or MNQ, whatever you're trading. All right. Here we go. So what I do is I go back up to the high of the what you call it? This candle. All right. That's all I do. All right. If I believe it's going to go longer, then I do it to the SMA. But if you look right here, you got 100, 100. All right. Go from there. Boom. All right. This, if it went to go back this way and broke this candle and engulfed that candle, we're out anyway. All right. So see how quick and easy that was and simple that was. All right. I did the rest of this just so you can see. All right. But you don't really need none of this other stuff up here. If you mark off the highs and lows and you come back, you like, oh, hey, well, I already know that's the low of the day, the high of the day. All right. You get what I'm saying? All right. The news happened on at 8:30. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Did it happen at 9? No, it happened at 9. I'm sorry. Happened at 9 o'clock. All right. So we just let it play out. All right. The news happened at this candle. Boom, it happened. It closed. The news happened. I waited till 9:15. This on a 15-minute time frame. I waited till 9:15. Jumped in the market. Put my stop loss up here, 100 points up here, 100 points that way. Pretty simple. Sell. Break the 20 SMA. All right. 2 candle highs for the bearish. And let's go. 2 candle lows for sales. All right. 2 candle highs, 2 candle lows for sales. Candle cannot touch the wick. All right. All right. For stop loss, place at the SMA and or the highest of the previous candle. Pretty simple, man. I'm gonna be honest. Don't overlook, don't just overcomplicate things. Put the SL or the stop loss wherever you want it to be at. All right, but just give the trader room to breathe. You can't put the trade right here in the halfway candle because you're gonna get wigged out. But you could have put it up to this one. All right, I do a 1 for 1. All right, get what I'm saying? Boom. You still would have hit your take profit. Get what I'm saying? All right. Pretty simple on NAS. This is pretty much what I look for. And if the trade is not clear and precise and clean, chances are you need to stay out the market. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look at Friday. Look at this. Is this Friday? What? No, that's Monday. This was Friday. Look at this. All right. If we started trading at 8:30, right? Look at these wicks. It's indecisive. Comes up, comes back down. You know, the buyers came in and the sellers came back in. All right. And after 10:30, you don't want to trade anyway. You know what I'm saying? But look, we didn't trade Monday. Monday was a holiday. I did not trade. All right, look. And 10:30. You don't want to trade after this time for anyway, unless you trade the end of session after 12 o'clock. Because after 10:30, pretty much things kind of die down sometimes, unless there's some news coming up or whatever. News already happened. So you're just playing around with the market now, trying to lose money. In my opinion, you're trying to lose some money. All right. But look here. This is my trading time. This is where it comes time to being disciplined. You got to be disciplined. 10:30. Look, nothing. All right. Here's my touch the candle touch this week. Nothing. Invalid. Boom, boom. Nothing. That's a sale candle that needs to be underneath. So we don't have nothing here. Look, touch the candle again. This is no momentum. This is almost like a doji. You know what I'm saying? Look, oh, here's a push. Here's a push. But look here. And we have one right here and then one right here. But look, if you look at these candles, this is not enough push for me. All right. Look at today. Look at today. Let's go back here. Look at this push. That's what we're looking for. This right here, this is ugly. And plus, once this closed, all right, nothing else in the market. After 10:30, we're not taking no trades after 10:30 candle close. We done. We done. If we can't get it in these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 candles, we don't need to trade. We can wait till tomorrow. If it's ugly and sloppy like this, just walk away from the market. Get in, get out. You know what I'm saying? All too often, and I don't do this to be like, oh, my strategy is the best. I'm confident in what I'm looking at. But all too often, I sit here and listen to a lot of other, just listen to other traders and stuff like this on YouTube and things of that nature. After the trade has taken place, you missed the trade. The trade is done from till at 10 right now. You get what I'm saying? It's done. You missed this move right here because sometimes a lot of guys are like, man, I'm just trying to. I seen this move. I'm gonna let it play out. I don't want to play the news. Boom. But guess what? If I'd have did that, I missed my disciplined trading strategy was 2 candle highs on the sell trade, 2 candle lows on the buy trade, 2 consecutive bearish candles. Boom, boom. I take this trade. If it goes against me, hey, I'm confident I took the trade. Hey, when it gets me, sometimes it happens. I got to go regroup. Get what I'm saying? This is clean and precise and clear cut. I know what's going on. I can see what's going on. I don't know. I can't predict, but I see what's going on in the market. Get what I'm saying? But like here on Friday, I had no clue what it was trying to do. All right, boom, boom, boom. Look, it's Friday anyway. We don't need to be trading on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we see an ugly market like this. This is super ugly. All right. Other than that, let's go. Let's go to the daily time frame on here. All right. Let me show you. It's even more, and I'm telling you, this strategy is even more accurate. And by the way, before we go on, I do have free trading classes in my Telegram group. I do it on Zoom. I do it on twice a week. If you get into the link, it will be in the description. I do have a Discord group, but I'm not too active in the Discord group. I post my YouTube videos on there. I'm more active in my Telegram group, and I do 2 classes a week. And I also send out a Forex screener that's free. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're asking for more, if I'm giving you all this free game, if you can't grasp the concept from this, and because we also have a chat group in there. I post in there every day, even after the New York session. I post at 5 o'clock what I'm looking at for the month of September, what I'm looking at, results. If you decide that is not enough free stuff for you and you want to do a one-on-one, I do have a link in the description for one-on-ones where I do charge, because now you're taking up my time from my family. All right. But if you need some one-on-ones, I'm here for you. But I do give a lot of free game. And why are you giving out the free game? Because here's the deal. I guarantee I give you my strategy to 100 people, and only 2 people and out that 100 people going to understand what I'm looking at and see it clearly, because they probably going to, oh, it's too easy, or they want something extra. All right. Or they don't want to put in the work to back test and all this, yada, yada, yada. They just want free stuff. All right. But at the end of the day, I don't give signals. I don't give signals because I believe if I give you a fishing pole and show you how to fish, I didn't give you the fishing pole. I gave you the bait. I tell you what type of fish is in the lake or the ocean where we going, or to the water hole. You got to do the rest of it. You got to at least cast the line out there. You get what I'm saying? All right, now look, we're going to go to the same concept. But on this one, we don't need the sessions. We just need the SMA and the possible ATR. Now, if you look, this was August. All right. But if you look right here, and let's just go over here. This was August, this is July. All right, it was setting up pretty good. So what I do is I go to the Forex screener and I type in, GBP ship. Of course, I don't remember what it was back then. And I go to the monthly, weekly, and daily. All right, and then let me pull this up right here. Here's my Forex screener. This is what I use. All right, and my group has this as well. All right, and this is how I have my setups, and we'll go over this on the if you didn't check the video from yesterday, make sure I post it up here somewhere, or it'll be a link in the description of what we went over yesterday. All right, if you look right here, strong sales. Now, if it says strong sale, strong sale, right, then we're going to look for, this is potentially an A+ setup, but we got to wait for the setup. Once I see a setup, then I'll go to here and put A+ setup. All right, but until then, we wait for the setup. Take the trade when the setup appears. All right, this is all the pairs I trade on the daily time frame, and the reason why I can look at all these pairs because it only takes 15 minutes to scroll through and look and see what has my setup. The 2 candle highs on the sell, 2 candle lows on the buy. Because every daily time frame, on the daily time frame, and every candle is 24 hours. So if you look, here we go. All right, here we go. We got it set up. We didn't already look at the Forex screener. All right, this is one. All right, we did one right here on the 25th of July. But guess what? All right, bearish candle, bullish candle. Trade is invalidated. All right, here we go. We got one right here. We had a little retest. All right, there's one. We're going to wait another 24 hours. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. All right, and let's go back over here. All right. And this is what I do on the daily time frame just to give my trade room to breathe, because I do one-on-ones. So look, I go over here. That's 200. All right, 200 pips. Now just remember, 200 pips is going to take a nice little chunk of change, a couple of days. It ain't going to be done in one day. So you got to set and forget this thing. You get what I'm saying? All right. Let's just do it one light for shits and giggles. All right. All right. One. It was some news that came out. Look at that. BOE interest rate decision. Boom. One day, it went in one day, 186. Boom. So 313 pips. Pretty much you done with this one for the month. All right. You done with that one for the month. All right. You done with that one. Let's get out of that. But here's a good kicker. If you go to Hikadashi, watch you in the trade, all right, you can come over here, and then once you get out right here, this is where you would get out at once you see this green candle. The only bad thing about this is you will give away some unrealized profit, all right? Because if you look at it, you had to get out right here, all right? But then you scaling your profits anyway. But at the same time, you still got 200 something pips. All right, you got 238. So you risked 200, but you got 238. So you got 1.26 risk. You get what I'm saying? All right. And let's go. Let me see. Where is my? All right, let's do this. And so that way, you guys don't, I don't have to keep looking back. Let me see if it lets me paste. Now look, on the sale, break the SMA. It's just simple as possible. I don't know how many times I can go over this, but I'm going to keep beating the dead horse. All gas, no brakes. Let me know and say all gas, no brakes. And what time you heard the all gas, no brakes. All right, break the candle, the 20 SMA, 2 candle highs. Let's go over this one more time. All right, we already see the trend. The trend is below the 20 SMA. All right. So we looking at bullish, potential bearish. All right. Here we go. Break the 20 SMA. It's broke the 20 SMA. Now we looking for two continuous bearish candle low highs. Highs. Here we go. That's 1 and that's 2. All right. So remember on sales, 2 candle highs, bearish for sale, bearish, 2 candle highs. All right, now we in. We place the stop loss at the SMA, the 20 SMA, which is 200 pips. We do 1 for 1, and then you can switch to high and nice if you want to. All right, and then we going 1 for 1. Put it down here somewhere. Put it by the SMA somewhere right here. All right. Boom. And this is August 1st. Trade closed out August 2nd. We jumped in July 31st. Trade closed August 3rd. You got you 200 pimps right there. Candle and or wick cannot touch the SMA. As you can see, that did not touch the SMA. Neither one of them. Place a stop loss at the SMA and or the previous high candle, and that's where you can use the ATR, because when you hear it says 89. If you look right here, I like to move it to the SMA. That's me. The 89 is a little too close for my comfort. All right. So that's why I usually can go to let me get out of here so it can. I usually like to go to the SMA and or the previous high. So at 117. All right. But the SMA, I mean the ATR said 89. All right. And if you look right here, if you did 89, that's 2.83 risk. All right. Or if you did 89 for both of them and just made your risk higher, you wasn't even there, not even a few hours before you got taken out in profit. All right. But in case there's some news that tries the long wick and goes the other way, I like to always put it back here, 200 and 200. You get what I'm saying? And then that gives you a little breathing room in case it goes against you a little bit. All right. Other than that, I hope you guys understand what I was talking about. The biggest thing is doubling your profit, trading profits is within your reach. All right, but it requires discipline, patience, and persistence by avoiding common mistakes, developing. Okay, let me get out of here. So there we go. All right. Hope y'all can see that. All right. So developing good habits and focusing on high probability trades. The daily time frame has a lot of high probability trades, but you can find that same thing on the lower time frames. All right. Position size and having the right risk management on position size and not over risking. Trade management. You can take your trading to the next level by mastering the art of trend trading. You can achieve financial freedom and live the life you always wanted. Just remember, you don't have to be looking at all these gurus and all these people online talking about they made $20,000 in one trade. Don't worry about them. Worry about what you got going on. All right. Other than that, all gas, no breaks. Thanks for watching. I love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you tried any of these techniques in your trading that I've been talking about, especially if you've been following me for a while? What has been your results? I love to hear what your results, good or bad. And if they're bad, you know, we can always fix, or they're not bad. If they're not to your liking, or you don't have the win rate that you're looking for, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Get in the group. Get active. We love to hear what you got going on. We have a lot of traders in there who would love to help you out. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more trading tips and strategies. See you in the next video.